In the fast-paced world of modern transit, seamless connectivity is the standard. Passengers rely on constant access, whether it's checking real-time bus information, paying for their fare, or using the onboard Wi-Fi to stay fully connected while on the move. For drivers, a stable network is critical for navigating routes and operational safety. Control centers depend on real-time data to monitor vehicle performance and efficiency. But here's the problem. In many deployments, each service runs on a separate network, meaning multiple routers and multiple SIM cards inside a single vehicle. This increases cost, adds complexity, and makes maintenance harder. Lantech router switches solve this by consolidating everything into one platform, simplifying deployment and scaling across the fleet. At the heart of this complex network lies the Lantech vehicle router switch. It is the ultimate hub, seamlessly unifying all your critical vehicle systems into one stable, high-performance network. So what keeps all these systems from interfering with each other? Inside the vehicle, control signals, ticketing, CCTV, Wi-Fi, and back-end systems are all running at once. L2 management provides the answer. VLAN separates traffic, for example, isolating payment data from passenger Wi-Fi. IGMP ensures smooth video streaming, even under heavy load. DHCP accelerates deployment by eliminating manual IP setup. Network self-healing ring helps maintain network redundancy. Now consider the real risk. What if someone gets in? Unauthorized access is one of the biggest threats to any vehicle network. ACL filters act as the first line of defense, allowing only approved devices and services. TACACS Plus and Radius then take control of user access, defining permissions and tracking every action. On top of that, DDoS protection keeps the network running even under attack. And with IEC 62443-4-2 SL2, every event can be logged and traced, so abnormal behavior is exposed and intruders have nowhere to hide. Now scale this up. What happens when you're managing hundreds of vehicles at the same time? Lantech router switch supports MQTT, acting as a publisher or broker to send device status, alarms, and diagnostic data securely and efficiently to cloud platforms or control centers in real time. This turns raw data into actionable insight, enabling faster responses and smarter maintenance decisions. Of course, none of this matters if the hardware can't survive the environment. Vehicle power systems introduce transients and high-frequency pulse voltage that can disrupt or damage equipment. Lantech switches are built beyond EN50155 and E mark standards to handle these conditions. With PoE, devices receive both power and data through a single cable, making relocation and expansion much easier. Fast PoE can immediately deliver power to devices whenever the driver starts the vehicle each day. The dual-use push-pull connector design further adds flexibility for different layouts. The result is a network that stays stable, durable, and sustainable over time. At the end of a route, the driver pulls into the terminal and turns off the engine. Or during a long stop, maintenance check, or inspection, the vehicle remains parked with the engine off. At that exact moment, the Lantech switch detects the ignition signal and automatically triggers the PoE off timer. With a configurable delay, operators can define exactly when power to connected devices should be cut after the engine is off. This prevents idle devices from continuously draining the battery, ensuring efficient power usage while keeping system operation controlled and predictable. And when something goes wrong, if a camera stops responding, the switch detects it automatically. After 3 failed checks within a predefined interval, it reboots the device. No manual intervention needed. This automatic recovery improves the chances of restoring camera operation, helping reduce maintenance frequency and cost. For fleet operators, visibility is everything. With built-in diagnostic tools and topology views, teams can instantly see the health of each vehicle network. This means problems can be identified early and resolved before passengers are affected. In a large system, even identifying switches can be time-consuming. Following ITxPT specifications, Lantech router switches support MDNS, allowing the router switches to be easily identified by name. This enables management systems to instantly discover and recognize Lantech router switches and then report their status. Bring all of this together, Simplicity, security, redundancy, and reliability, Lantech router switches deliver a smarter, more dependable in-vehicle network